Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of the Emergent Gamer Podcast, episode 230. I'm your host, Neo Ayoshi, with two other people, TripZero.
What's up, guys? This is TripZero.
And Felix Hergood.
This is Felix Hergood.
How you guys doing tonight?
I'm doing great after I got past all my technical bullshit.
Yes, we're going to get into that. First, a little housekeeping. We're on YouTube now. Please check us out on our YouTube channel and the other podcast services. Please rate, like, subscribe, do all those things. We need those.
Let's just be specific. The two podcast services are Apple Podcasts and Spotify.
Word. And then there's our website that's like fireside.
But wait, why is that it?
Because I fucking don't know how to put it on Stitcher. I'm sorry.
Okay, we'll fix it.
That's
I wanted to know if there was like
future
a legitimate reason why. Or
We're technically
like,
on Google Podcasts, and I have no idea how we got there. We just showed up on Google Podcasts.
I love it. If you search us online, you'll probably find us.
Renwick found us. I think it was Renwick. He was saying, I found you on Google Podcasts, man. I listen every week on Google Podcasts. And I was like, I don't know how we got there.
I don't care where you listen. Just listen. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I truly don't care where you listen to this podcast.
But I do want more people to check out the YouTube because we are doing breakouts of the episodes and topic. Yep. So if you want to check out piece by piece, I'll try and like release them throughout the week after we record this. And then you'll get the full episode at the end of the week, along with the audio on your podcast services. That's the goal. That's the idea. So please subscribe and like that stuff and share it with your friends. Felix, what happened last week with your computer?
I'll be as brief as fucking possible because I do want to get into the Death Stranding talk because I have been playing it. Actually, today was my first day playing it all day.
Oh, snap. Okay.
Yeah, so I played. I'm really fresh on the material. Okay. So
real fresh, dude.
So I went. You've been drilling it into my head, Neo, every week with just your eyes, and you're glaring and you're staring. When you come into the studio area, you look and you see the cables and you see the cable management problem, and you glare and stare, and it bores into my soul, man. And
as a network manager, cable management is always something that I look at.
And so, in all fairness, I'm not blaming you for it. A couple weeks back, Mrs. Felix had an organizer come through, and they cost money.
God bless.
And I was offered 1 day.
You had a legit like Marie Kondo.
Right, exactly. A local Marie Kondo came in.
Wow.
She's really cool. Her name was Annie.
How was that? How was that experience?
She does a lot of, I'm not even kidding, not on the level that Marie Kondo does it, but she does a lot of like inspiring. Like she just basically helps you go, do you really need that?
It's the same kind of mindset.
I'm not even kidding. She didn't.
But you know what?
Thank
us
for its service.
Some
kind
people
of thing.
need that.
But she did help me. She helped me figure out a lot of things. You know, the bookshelf, the shelf with all the games and everything that you guys are used to. It's gonna be gone. I mean, it's not gone. It's sitting in our living room, but it's not in the room anymore. The shelf is gone. All the games are now in a little.
The whole shelf.
The whole shelf is gone.
Was all your Stephen King books.
The Stephen King books are in the living room for better display purposes because people can see my collection. You're hiding your collection in the room. I was like, wow, you're right. I am hiding the collection. I need the collection. I mean, it's got to be visible. So we put it on a shelf in the living room.
Flabbergasted, yeah. Honestly.
So there's a lot of changes when you guys get over here. And it went so far that I went, fuck it, and put in a wraparound fucking desk for potential PC gaming that I might do sometime in the future when I was on the off chance thinking that maybe I'll get a new PC like 6 months to a year down the road.
Totally something stuck in a huge thing in that whole paragraph you just said, and that is that you're doing a PC gaming thing.
Well, hold on. What happened
it's only something
I literally built this
annoying you about for the literal past year.
If I could show you, I built this giant fucking desk that extends the normal thing I have with the TV and everything. Goes around me right here. When you guys come over, you're gonna be like, "What the fuck, man?"
Take a picture with your phone right now and text us.
Tweet it out.
Yeah, okay.
Or tweet it even. Yeah.
I should
follow
do that.
Felix Hergood on Twitter.
I'll do a pano.
He's doing it right now. That could be part of what he's doing right now if you follow him right now.
So there's my pano.
That's a fast pano. Isn't your phone telling you to slow down?
Yeah, it is. It totally is. So I'll send that. Anyway, it looks fucking terrible, that pano. But I'll send it out anyway. But the point is I moved my old computer, the old PC build. I moved it 3 feet. Like literally from where it was, and you guys know it. I pulled it out and moved it around the corner in front of the thing with the TV, and then it just fucking broke. That's it.
Don't get rid of it. I want to take a look at that PC.
Yeah, it's sitting. It's just right there on the floor. But like the point is yeah. Go ahead. You have so many questions.
You moved your computer.
Yeah, literally moved it. Not even rough.
3 feet.
3 feet.
And it no longer works. It won't turn on.
So it was doing I power it to power cycle it on, and it would go. The fan. You'd hear the fan go, and then it would go. And just keep doing that.
Okay.
Dude, I'm so confused.
It was not unlike the starter on a car. If you would, imagine a car, you're just like.
The computer was attempting to post, and it wasn't getting there.
Right.
Is what it sounds like. So.
And my expert on it, who you, at least Trip knows, Saber. You know Saber?
I do.
Yeah. So Saber, or as we call him in internet realms, Blue Dog. Blue Dog thought that it was motherboard. That's what he thought. But that was his best guess.
I'm amazed that you just moved it and
it
died. I've shipped my computer to and from the West Coast, and it's currently still the one that I game with to this day.
Unless something had fallen loose in an earlier period, and then that was the straw that broke the camel's back. That's all I can figure. The point is I just said fuck it. I was like, I bought a whole new computer.
You always take the extreme, and I love it.
Well, remember like a couple weeks ago, he's like, I'm just gonna buy a new PlayStation or a new Xbox, whatever. He had some problem. Like, I'm just gonna buy a new fucking Xbox. Well, what are you doing, dude?
I'm still using that Xbox that had this problem. right. I still use it on a regular basis. Right?
Oh my God.
No issue with that.
I literally fucking can't, dude.
But come on, man. It's my stream computer. That is the muscle that like fucking makes the body run here. Okay. If that fucking thing goes down, I got nothing. I'm fucking dead in the water. So that needed to happen. Yeah. The Xbox didn't need to happen. The PlayStation doesn't need to happen, but that needed to happen. So I did it, and I'm satisfied with it. It is still, just for all you tech weirdos out there who want to hear my specs, it is still just an economy build. It's not a ultra stack overclock kind of build type thing.
Sure.
It's an AMD.
That's the pro term.
It's an AMD Ryzen 5
cool.
3600 XC for the CPU, and then it's a what's that brand? NVIDIA.
GeForce.
Yeah, GeForce, NVIDIA GeForce 1660. So
cool. That's a mid-range card. Yeah.
Yeah, that's all I need. I mean, but it did and can run on the basic settings that the game defaults to. It ran Red Dead 2, and I played it.
Now, I've been hearing lots of reports of bugs and crashing and issues with Red Dead 2 on PC.
That was basically for the first day, because what they had a problem with was, like if you bought it from what I bought it from the store that everyone hates. What's that store that everyone hates? Epic.
Epic? Yeah.
So I bought it from Epic. And then
Actually, I haven't bought the game yet on PC, if I'm being perfectly honest.
Yeah.
I'm kind of waiting for the Steam release, if I'm being perfectly honest.
It's a month away.
Yeah.
It's a month away.
So I think I'll be okay. I think I'll be fine.
I didn't have a problem with
wait for them to work the bugs out.
I didn't have a problem with the Epic loader. It's just like Epic loads, and then it has to load Rockstar. So to me, it seems redundant to do Steam or Epic. I don't understand why people just don't do the Rockstar one.
That's actually a common PC problem now, because like EA Origin and Ubisoft, they all require you to load through their own browser.
Yeah,
you're loading two launchers.
I mean, it's shitty that they're already that they are doing that. That's shitty. It doesn't make sense why they can't just distribute with someone else. But okay, fine. So they make their own distribution panel. If it works, why not just go direct? I don't understand.
Yeah, I mean, you could have just went through like the Rockstar launcher and skipped all that.
I could have, but I was advised not to. And the question I'm asking people well, you guys are more seasoned than me. So why would somebody be motivated to say, no, don't use the Rockstar one? Is it less good?
I mean, it's a new launcher, so it's going to have the same problems that Epic is currently running into.
As I understand it, the problem that had to be patched, which was patched for the day that I decided to play the game, is that when Epic would try to load the Rockstar launcher, the whole shit would crash. And that was the problem people were experiencing. And then they patched that, and then it loaded fine for me, and I played it. So.
And it runs well. Does it look good? Runs well?
Yeah, it looks good. My first inkling was to go with the big boys and attempt to play the game with a mouse and keyboard. I'll never play that game with a mouse and keyboard. I hate that the fucking mouse on the goddamn screen. It ruins my immersion. I can never play that game with a mouse and keyboard. I can't play a video
game without a mouse and keyboard currently in my life.
God, there's no way I would ever fucking do it. And it was real jittery, like when you would turn the camera. And that could have been because I don't know how to fucking set the settings. But like,
that could be.
Every time I'm moving the camera, like when I got to the peripheral edges of the turn, it would jitter to turn, and I was just like, I don't like this. This is fucking shitty. But like maybe there's a way to smooth it out and make it better. And
next week when we're at your place, at your place or whatever, we'll take a look.
I would prefer you to come over and just tell me how to like do all that, because I don't know how to do all that.
I'm so excited to like take you on my knee here and just show you the PC ropes, Felix. I'm excited.
Yeah, and I appreciate it. Is there a way to remove the mouse for immersion's sake? Is that like a real thing? Or?
You shouldn't be seeing the mouse.
Yeah, the mouse is fucking smack dab in the center of the screen, and I'm just like, what the fuck?
So I have to take a look at how you have your video settings configured. We'll worry about that next time.
I have no idea what I'm doing, so like maybe I'm just not optimized for the mouse and keyboard experience. But at the same time, they say I could just pair a fucking, PlayStation or Xbox controller with the shit and just do that.
I have the dongle, the Windows 10 dongle for my Xbox controller, and that's what I play third-person action games with.
And then I'm saying in my head, well, then why did I buy the game if I'm just going to play it on a fucking controller? You get
the idea is you get that better experience being on the...
That's true.
On the PC.
And the graphics, brother.
And
the graphics. Oh my god.
On my economy build, I'm totally gonna run like amazing graphics. It's probably better than the fucking Xbox. I get it.
It's probably.
You can still pump your frames up a decent amount.
Yeah. And not to mention, Felix, if you did load the game onto the SSD, you will get way faster loading times than the consoles can ever produce.
I did not.
And that's okay. It's a large game. It's like 170 gigs.
I installed a 256 SSD, and then I was able to. Hey, you know what I do know how to do now? Reformat a drive through Windows. I figured that out.
Hell yeah!
Hey.
I know how to do that. Yeah, I had to reformat the 3 TB from the old one. So
you're nuts, dude.
I did that. Yeah.
Cool. That's fun. Trip. You were gone the past 2 weeks.
I was gone, and I was half expecting to be able to listen to a show from where I was, but then of course, we heard about the
PC explosion,
PC debacle.
Yeah, I just didn't have enough set up to do a show last week. I didn't even
You're good.
Just got the computer, so
I was off of the mainland United States.
Yeah, tell us about that.
The beautiful island of Oahu, part of Hawaii.
Did you go to
50th state?
I'd be lying if I wasn't so jealous.
Did you go to Pearl Harbor?
Incredible. I did go to Pearl Harbor.
Nah, man, that's
Pearl
awesome.
Harbor was fucking nuts, dude. Fucking nuts. There's the battleship Arizona.
Yeah.
Right? It was one of the ships that was just there in the row of ships that got attacked.
That has like you can look down and see it under the water.
There is a memorial over the Arizona because the Arizona got bombed, and one of the bombs went right through the ship's decks into its just ammo magazine hull where all the ammo is being stored. The ship blew up and sank in like 5 seconds, killed like 900 people in a split second, and sank right to the bottom of the bay.
That's crazy.
But you can still see the top of the ship, so they built a memorial over top of the ship. It's still leaking oil to this day. You look over. Well, first of all, you get off on the memorial, you can smell this like oil smell, and you look over the side, and you can there's a little drop of oil will come up and just pop on the surface.
Yeah, it's literally an environmental concern still.
They literally there is still oil leaking from a bomb that hit in 1941. Like it's like dude. That shit was fucking heavy as fuck, dude. Honestly, there's some theories that like the oil will leak until every one of the survivors of Pearl Harbor has died. So it's kind of like some, folklore theories about
what's going on related to the concept of oil
or it's
and
just
water not mixing.
Battleship built in the
having
1930s. So yeah, right. Right. But that was wild. I went to a bunch of places where they filmed Lost, where they filmed Jurassic Park. Surf beaches on the North Shore, Diamond Head, old volcanic crater we can look out over, all of Hawaii pretty much. It was gorgeous, man. It's beautiful. It's a whole different crazy kind of lifestyle.
You stood on something that could explode any minute.
No, Diamond Head, I'm pretty sure won't blow up anymore because
it blew up enough.
It's a state park right now. As you drive in, you drive through the mountain, and you're actually inside the crater where all the buildings are. There's trees and grass and all kinds of shit. So I think like that's done. It's pretty dormant.
Yeah, you hope.
The island of Oahu is like where all the people that live in Hawaii pretty much live, because like it's where Honolulu is. It's where all these, TV shows film. It's like the Hawaiian island, and all the other islands of Hawaii are either volcanoes or like very active villages and shit like that. So like 1.5 people live in Hawaii, all the islands total. 1 million live on Oahu.
Wow.
So the other 0.5 million are spread across all the other islands. And the biggest island of Hawaii is the one called Hawaii. It's not even Oahu. That's just like volcanoes and shit. So like there's a lot of space up there. So
that one's still active.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, I've never been. It was,
yeah, dude. I cannot recommend it enough. We should take a podcast trip there and do a live episode. I don't know how we could even explain it or justify it, but one day in the future.
It would be amazing when we have a budget.
Yeah.
It would be great.
Take this show on the road, so to speak. Well, damn, dude.
Nuts, dude.
I saw you.
So I couldn't be on the show
those are great.
Last week. Oh, dude, I can't even. I wanted to just fucking hold up to the webcam, because we live broadcast our shows. If you don't know, follow us, Emergent_Gamer, either service, whatever you like.
Twitch or Mixer.
It's not going to come across super well, obviously, but I was trying to find one of at least the
throw them up on
Arizona
Twitter.
shit. So there's like that's the Arizona. That's all you can see of the Arizona. Just like that's where the gun turrets were sitting on, essentially.
Yeah.
That's what's popping up out of the water. But like, bro, the oil. I got a ton of oil pictures because it was nuts.
Yeah,
it's definitely beautiful.
So when
can I play this live photo right here?
Ooh.
Like literally, it would just go like a boop, just like a new oil.
Getting some Death Stranding vibes from your pictures.
I don't know this
Crazy, dude.
I don't know this for a fact. This is like family legend. Okay,
sure.
So, because he's not living anymore, I can't ask him. But my mother's father, my grandfather, maternal grandfather, was in the Navy, stationed at Pearl Harbor when the attack happened, and he was a part of a diving crew. And the legend in the family is that he had to cut ships open and pull dead sailors out, free sailors who were still alive.
That was,
and that's
that's
the legend.
Yeah, the tour that we went on talked a lot about that, about like the rescue efforts and bringing people out of these ships. Because there was, I think it was the Arizona, maybe like the Oklahoma, also got hit and had to be like mega rescued. Obviously, people were like, one of the ships overturned, like it capsized immediately, that needed a lot more rescuing, right? Because like people weren't dead from an explosion, but they were really trapped.
Was that the Missouri?
The Missouri is still there. The Missouri is not a ship that was there. It was built like 10 years later.
Oh, okay. I'm misunderstanding then. I'm thinking.
And the Missouri actually served until the Gulf War.
Oh, okay.
And is now retired into the harbor and is now a museum. You can go on the Missouri and like, we did that, which was dope. You could walk all over the ship, see like, the cabins.
To see what the original functional ship looked like.
Yeah, right. So that's
like
pretty
the
cool.
New Jersey over in Camden.
Exactly. Yeah. I think it might have been the Oklahoma that capsized. But that needed a lot of people to like come and like cut shit open and get people out and stuff like that. It's crazy, dude. History is fucking nuts.
That's insane.
That's awesome.
But it was cool. It was a lot of great times. Seeing that shit was wild. Been, a lot of relaxing, a lot of exploring, a lot of nature, a lot of climbing, a lot of luau. I got my I've got a palm leaf crown right here, dude, that I made. I literally made this with a luau girl. She taught me how to weave this shit, dude. This is legit. Look at this, dude. This is palm trees, man.
A luau
this
girl.
Is the,
you have to wear that the rest of the show.
You rip this off right here, and it's 3 leaves that I learned how to intertwine. I made this shit.
Trip, we're not afraid to wear hats on this show, so you might as well just
I don't want to ruin it. Oh, this actually works. This works.
Yeah, you're looking pretty awesome there in your luau crown.
Thank you.
Crown. Wait,
I literally made this shit.
Did you like win something? Where you?
No. It was just so we were waiting to like start this luau, and before they got shit ready, there was like a bunch of people just around chilling, like like learn how to do things that they used to do on the island. And there was like one area where just people were weaving.
It's like various activities.
Yeah, weaving little crowns.
Cool, dude.
Hold on, I do have a pretty dope picture of me living my best life right there.
You got a classic Hawaii shirt on with a luau with a lei.
I do. Focus on this webcam.
He doesn't want to.
Please look at me.
You look glorious.
Thank you, man. You can just tell, even out of focus, you can tell. With a drink in my hand, that's the best. Anyway, you can look at it right now and see it on my head. This is what I was wearing.
Beautiful, man.
Thank you. But yeah, I was over there, not gaming. The only game that I touched was Link's Awakening remake on the Switch because I had so much game. I had so much airplane time. I was like, I'm gonna rip through this, dude.
Dude, I was gonna ask you to like borrow it since you were leaving, but I was like, wait a minute, he's got a Switch. Of course he's gonna bring it with him.
Yep.
That's like the perfect game to play because not only are you going to an island and doing the tropical thing, Link's Awakening is about landing on an island and it's like all tropical. So it's like it's kind of like perfect. Dude. Yeah.
Exactly.
That's awesome. Well, hell yeah. Anything else you want to share about it?
I mean, I could talk forever, but I don't want to bore us. We got to get to the games and stuff because Death Stranding came out and we need. I'm mega curious about your guys' experience.
Yeah, you were mega curious in my stream today when you came in right when I was losing my shit over the UI.
That is literally when I popped in. I was literally
like perfect time.
Oh, this has man about.
Did you think it was a good UI or a bad UI?
So far, it's challenging.
All right, we'll get to that in a minute because I too the game came out Friday and I am 30 hours into it already on this Sunday.
Yeah, you're way more hours.
So.